When it comes to Madara Uchiha, most Naruto fans would agree that he's one of the most important villains, if not the most important villain ever for the franchise. This guy spent decades putting together his plan for the Infinite Tsukuyomi, his answer to the war-torn world that Madara grew up in, and most importantly, he actually achieved his goal before being betrayed to revive Kaguya. While the Infinite Tsukuyomi was viewed as being something very terrible by the five great nations, not everyone in the Naruto world agreed with this, especially after being trapped in the jutsu and experiencing the perfect world scenario that Madara gave to them. In today's edition of Naruto 101 After Naruto Shippuden, we're going to take a look at the very first of two ninja armies that were inspired by Madara Uchiha after experiencing the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Back when the Naruto manga ended, there were a lot of unanswered questions, and there was a massive 14-year time skip between the final two chapters. In order to address this, Shueisha, the parent company who owns Naruto, launched the Naruto New Era project, which is a series of stories that is set during the time skip in order to address these loose ends. Notable projects include Naruto the Last, Boruto the Movie, Naruto Gaiden, and two sets of Naruto epilogue novels. It's in the Hidden novels that we learned about the ninja army that was inspired by Madara Uchiha. Early on, the very first translations for this novel dubbed this group as being the Sons of Madara. Now, obviously, these aren't the literal sons of Madara. However, after experiencing the Infinite Tsukuyomi, they were determined to carry out Madara's will in order to force peace on the ninja world. Now, officially, this group was termed the Armament Alliance, and their leader had done such a good job of preying on the emotions of those who were burned by the five great nations, with people like Kaguya, who was the woman who fell in love with Kakashi, which I'll cover in another video, and those who saw the Infinite Tsukuyomi dream world as being better than the reality that they were trapped in real life, and they thought that the status quo needed to change. A huge part of their goal was to destroy the influence of money that controlled the ninja world, from the ninja system itself to the feudal lords who backed the villages. It was their very strong belief that doing away with this world would give normal people a true chance at equality. The extreme threat that this group posed was so great that Naruto was dispatched on a nearly year-long mission with Sai. The two were forced to track down and capture a large number of rogue ninja who were part of the Armament Alliance. In the prologue for the novel, Naruto, despite only having one hand and having to weave hand signs using his fingers, had managed to capture the leader of the group, Gario, who had begun the massacre of citizens in the Land of Waves, much in a similar fashion as to what Thanos did in Infinity War, where you could say that it's random, but at the same time large groups of people had died. However, it's in this moment and directly after this that Naruto learns firsthand just how powerful Talk no Jutsu is, being hit with a dose so strong that just like when Pain and Obito used it on him, Naruto found himself questioning his beliefs and questioning whether or not his enemy was actually correct. Just as a side note, I personally believe that this scene right here plays a huge role in getting Naruto ready for what's gonna face him when he becomes a Hokage, because this played a huge role in Naruto maturing. So with that being said, what I'll do for you guys now is read a few selected passages from this scene, and I'll come back to break down over certain key parts, and it's here I'm gonna begin quoting. Madara Uchiha's thinking was not, in and of itself, incorrect, Uzumaki Naruto, to rid this world of war and realize the ultimate justice. There was only the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Madara is dead, but the Infinite Tsukuyomi was co-signed into eternal oblivion by you and that traitor Sasuke Uchiha. But Madara's dream must not die. We are forced to use other methods, Gario said, despite Naruto's kunai being pressed deeply to his throat. Just what are you planning to do? Naruto shouted. What is ultimate justice? Equality of all people. Inequality gives birth to unhappiness in this world. To realize equality, we must control the freedom of the individual, the freedom to earn money, the freedom to possess more than others, the freedom to have it easier than others. I want to fight to control these freedoms, to be the one in control. Our experiments will realize Madara's dream, a new world order without winners and losers, Gario said. So you picked the Land of Waves for your experiments? This isn't a ninja village, you know. You're killing people who know nothing about fighting. You're the ones bringing hatred to this land. It used to be peaceful here, you know. Naruto said through clenched teeth. No country is without hatred, without sadness. Even this land, open your eyes. This isn't a ninja village. Which is why Rogue Ninja came here. Rogue Ninja, who were tired of being pawns used for the ninja village system, tired of killing each other. They wanted to live as normal people after the war, but it was impossible. Gario said, Who are you to say that, you know? Naruto replied, they have learned nothing but how to kill each other from childhood. What else can they do, Uzumaki Naruto? These ninja were groomed to be hired killers, hired by whoever had the most money to pay for them. Money, money, money. These ninja never had a chance at a normal life. The one you fought just now, look at her. She's just one of the many unfortunate ninja ruined by the choices of the ninja village system, Gario said. Naruto looked at the masked ninja. The kunai shook. This ninja's son was stung by a hornet and brought to the hospital. There were no doctors there, Uzumaki Naruto. She ran to the next hospital, but there were no doctors there either. Hospital after hospital. All of the doctors were gone. If her son had gotten treatment right away, he could have been saved. But where were the doctors in the land of waves? There were no doctors here. Why do you think that is? Gario spat at Naruto. They were bought by the 5 great nations to help your medics attend to the wounded during the ninja war. If the land of waves is a peaceful place, then it is a peace bought and built by the blood-soaked banknotes, built on the impoverished backs and on the ninja of people who never had a chance of having a normal life. Can you really say that there is no hatred in this world? Can you really say that there is no sadness? Even in a land like this that you say is so peaceful, can you say that Madara was wrong? Gario asked. Naruto had no answer. End quote. Now, it's very shortly after this that the masked ninja is revealed to be an ice style user, but because it didn't have anything to do with the topic of this video, I didn't cover it in this scene. Now, what you should see that really stands out is something I've talked about in a couple of the videos that should be on the channel by now, which is the ninja village system is more flawed than we realized. The masked ninja that Gario referred to is the woman that Kakashi fell in love with on his mission during the novel, which I briefly touch on in a video titled Might Guy's Final 2 Missions as a Ninja. She was a woman who left her ninja village and settled down and tried to raise her son away from the ninja village system, wanting only a peaceful life for her son, because there was a chance that because he would have the Ice Keke Genkai as well, you can see why she chose to go to the land of waves, because if her son grew up in a ninja village, then he too would be trained to kill at a very young age, which isn't something she wanted for a child. The feudal lords bankrolled the purchase of every available medic to help the Ninja Alliance because the number of combatants to actual medic ninjas was disproportionate. You have to remember, at this time, nobody knew that the masked man was Obito Uchiha. They literally thought that they were going to war with Madara Uchiha himself, a man who was rivaled only by Hashirama Senju. It was all hands on deck, with the only exception being non-combatants, inexperienced gaining, and academy students. By taking out all of the doctors, small areas like the Land of Waves were left without doctors to treat even the smallest of illnesses that could have been treated by even the most inexperienced doctor who had some medical training. Kayo, the woman who fell for Kakashi, had to watch helplessly as her son died due to something that could have easily been treated. She ran from hospital to hospital to hospital throughout the Land of Waves, looking for a doctor but finding nobody. By the time she did find someone, an old man who knew very little about medicine, her son was on the verge of dying and eventually died as she watched over him. Circumstances like this, coupled with the rogue ninja who longed for the infinite Tsukuyomi dream world, these people are the people who made up the Armament Alliance and were led by Gario, the same group that was dubbed by a lot of fans as being the sons of Madara Uchiha, ninja who were was sworn to protect combatants and normal people who desired peace, were now condoning a Thanos level of genocide to force their ideas on places like the Land of Waves, which is why Naruto was partnered with Sai to track down these ninja, because Naruto had the power to stop them and Sai had the stealth abilities to get Naruto in position. Now, do you guys agree with the Armament Alliance, or do you guys think that Madara Uchiha was wrong? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching all the way into the end. Have an incredible day, guys.